Okay, so our fourth and final way of selling at Greenlight Farm, we actually have an online store. And this is something I think you should do, and I'm gonna tell you why. All right, so why online? This is the big thing. So what we noticed in 2020 when COVID-19 hit, stores were shut down, places were closed, and you had to go online. If you wanted sales to come in, you had to go online. That was the big thing. Now, the neat part and the good part about this is we were a little bit prepared before because the previous year we actually had put a whole plan together to start selling online. And we had it integrated with our website. And I'm just going to give you a little side clip here. Our website, we use Wix. We can build all our tabs in. I'm not married to Wix. There's some things I don't like, and there's possibly in the future a new web service that we're going to go with. And if I do switch, I will do actually a new series, and I'll update you, and I'll tell you what to do and how to use it. But yeah, it just makes it simple. You can organize things well. The flow is nice, and it's user friendly. Okay, so when it comes to selling online, you're basically going to have a virtual store. So what we do is we take our physical products, we get some nice pictures of them, we put it on our computer, and we paste it onto our virtual store. Then you can come up with your prices, your price points. You can add if you want a discount, sales, anything like that. There's a lot of neat things you can do on an online store. And it just gives that extra availability for people to purchase from you. So the really cool part about having a virtual store is when your orders come in, what we do is we'll open it up, first thing in the week, and they have till, let's say the cutoff is Wednesday night at midnight. You have to have your order in. So then first thing Thursday morning, before we start our harvest, I'll just go on my computer and I can print off just with one simple click all the orders that came in, who it was for, the name, and what they ordered. And the neat part about that is then Thursday morning, I can give a bulk list to my guys, and I can say, okay, we need 400 cucumbers, we need 200 things of salad mix, and then we start the bulk order. Later in that day, we actually take the physical orders, we can staple it to our bags, and they can go and fill the actual orders. Makes it very simple, very easy, and then we put it in our cold storage, waiting for pickup the next day. Okay, so this is very similar to our CSA pickup. So when they ordered, they went through the whole thing. We did the harvest on Thursday. We packed it. It's in storage. They have the same thing as a CSA where they can click a button where they're either picking up at the farmer's market between a certain time. So for us, it's between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Or they're picking up Saturday at the farm, and we do the same thing between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. And this works very well because we can run it alongside of our CSA box program, and their names are already on it. We're already bringing boxes somewhere. We're already moving product. It's just really simple to do that way. Very smooth, and they get that bag of veggies already ready for them. And they know the neat part about this too is they know that when they go, that bag of veggies is theirs. The strawberries that might be sold out on the table are already in their bag. So they have that guaranteed. So some people really like that feature, and it works well for that. All right, so when it comes to inventory, it's very, very simple. In the backside of the virtual store, I have a whole bunch of different settings, and I can go in each individual product, yellow beans, green beans, salad mix, whatever it is, and I can put in the physical inventory of what I want to sell. Now, I don't put in all the inventory that we have. And there's a couple of reasons for this is because I do want to split it up between the farmer's market, the farm store, and the online store. It creates a bit of a demand. So if they see, Tuesday morning they go in to buy something and it's sold out already Monday, they know, oh wow, this is in high demand. I need to make sure next week, Monday, Tuesday, I'm getting that order in first thing. Now, you want to make sure that you do put a decent amount of inventory in. You don't want it to always be sold out. But if, for example, say we pick 200 pounds of beans a week, I know that I want 100 going at each farmer's market. So, or sorry, 50 going at each farmer's market, a bit of in our store, and then the rest on our online store. You got to create that demand. You got to create that need. You want to make sure that people are learning and understanding that I need to get this order in on time so that I can make sure I get my produce and I make sure that I'm on that top of that list. You want to keep that going in their head that, okay, let's order, let's order, let's order. Okay, so this is probably one of the most important things of your farm when it comes to selling. This is going to be huge when it comes to the power your email list can create. So from the very beginning, when you start your farm, whether it's at the farmer's market, your farm store, whatever it is, always try to get people's email list, email in itself. You want to create a list for yourself. The reason is later down the road, whether you don't even utilize it the first year or even the first couple of weeks, you will utilize it eventually. When it comes to creating stuff online, you realize very quickly that if you have a list of local emails, you can send them promotions, you can send them new deals, you can send them our virtual online stores open, you can send them all this different information that will come back and pay you. The email list is one of the most important things because you got to remember when you're advertising on Facebook and you're trying to dial in the analytics and you're trying to really focus that, it still is up to Facebook, right? When you have an email, you know it's going directly to that consumer. And when you get that email, it's yours. Facebook can change their algorithm and it completely change how your ads do, but they cannot change that email. It's your email list. So there's a couple of things you can do with that. At the farmers markets, you can have a sign up. Hey, if you want to know more about our farm and see when our farm produce is available, why don't you just sign up to our email? You don't have to constantly spam them or do all sorts of things like that, but it's very important. The other thing you can do for a quick sign up is say, hey, 10% off your order today if you sign up on our, give us your email. There's some really neat things to get a hold of that. And when you're talking, you get 300, 400, 500 emails. That is going to change your farm so dramatically. Very quickly, when you realize that 300 people are spending $30, guys, you're sold out that week. That's $9,000. You do that for 30 weeks, you had a fantastic season. So the emails, extremely, extremely important. It's really, really going to help your business grow exponentially. It's something that I really wish I had taken more time and learned from the beginning, but I'm giving you this information right now. I want you to use it. Collect emails. Even if you don't know what you're going to do to use it at the start, still collect those emails. It's going to work out for you.